Okay, now let's restart. All right. Okay, guys, this is a growing your network Zoom. I know a few of you on here are, this is going to be like old news to you guys, but I know Caitlin Reddick asked, like, she's got a lot of new team numbers. She's got a lot, she does have a lot of numbers, let's be real. Right? But she had quite a few new team members request how to grow your network, right? So I will talk about it a couple of ways. We'll put a timer on. Like I said, you guys, if you do this 30 minutes a day, you will grow. Feel free to ask any questions, unmute yourself. This does not have to be a quiet one. I won't play music because I am going to upload this to YouTube, and if I play music, they will block it. So yeah. All right. So one of two ways that we can do this. Kristen actually explained one way that I'll kind of talk about. I'll just mute Heather because some people can hear me. So on Instagram, Kristen likes to hashtag really motivational books that she likes to read. She looks for those hashtags, looks for those, and then what she does is, here, let me turn down. Okay, because the thing is, if you hashtag, I did hashtag funny moms. We'll kind of do this one. This is a little bit more of a one. And you can do this both on Facebook and Instagram. Just the second part of this, you guys, is a little bit different, which I'll talk to you guys about. Like I did hashtag funny moms. Again, you can do this hashtag following a book. I think that's a great one because you're going to find some like real prospects. Let's pause it. So, okay, so we don't get blocked on YouTube. Okay, this girl right here, this is the first reel that popped up on Instagram. But when you click on her, she's got a lot of followers, right? That's kind of a hard one to do. But the likes of her video, right? The likes of her video, scroll all the way to the bottom of those likes, okay? The people that are smaller accounts on Instagram sit at the bottom. Let's test that theory, okay? If I can actually see what I'm looking at right now, because I just turned down the thing, right? Okay. So there's one right here. Okay, hold on here. Is that's a dude. I do women. Okay, I do women. If you're got confident enough to do men. Oh, there, my screen turned back up. There we go. If you're confident enough to do men, all the power to you. Okay, but okay. So let's check on the very first. So okay, the girl at the bottom, right? The very first girl at the bottom, 2,500. Okay, 2,500. So what you want to do on Instagram is start at the bottom. You do 10 per one. You don't do past 10 because Instagram will actually block you, is what what it does. So what I do is one. I just go right up the line here. One. Okay, I need to turn my screen up. I can't tell if they're women or men. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, what I do on Instagram is, oh, I'm gonna turn the screen back down so you guys can see. So, is there one that says requested? Yeah, there's one right there. Okay, now they'll either say following or requested, right? So what you want to do is, you want to, anybody that says following, oopsie, you go look at their profile, great, 900, perfect, 1,962 followers. Go like their top 3 posts and comment on 2. You'll be more likely for that person to follow you back if you go engage with them right away, right? So, and then when you're done that, I like literally just scroll to the, I scroll down, find the next reel. Okay, she's probably got a crap ton of followers. Yep. So I'm going to go to her likes and I do the same thing, right? Go 10, go like the top 3, comment on 2, and you'll more likely have them follow you back because you're actually engaging with them. You're just not some rando following them. Does that make sense to everybody? So let's do that for, okay, let's do that. If you're on Instagram, start that. I'll give a little on Facebook. You guys, you can do the exact same thing. Okay. Hashtag fun. Oh my God, stop talking, people. You guys see that hashtag funny moms. The only thing is when you go to their, oops, I liked it. When you go to their likes, okay, do 10, do the next. You just can't engage with them right away. But the only difference with Facebook is what you want to do after you're done this, like set a timer for yourself for like 10 minutes. Do that for 10 minutes. And then on Facebook, what you want to do is you go to your friend, go back to your profile. Stop talking, everybody. God, I should mute those. Go to your friends when you've set your 10 minutes. If you're just a Facebooker, right? And then when you hit your friends, go to your friends, hit sort, and then you go to newest friends first, and anybody who's going to accept it, they're all going to be right at the top. And those are the people you'll go engage with, because they actually have to accept your friend on. That's the difference between Instagram and Facebook, is they kind of have to accept it before you can really, their profiles open up. And then, so Miss Brandy here, like, let's say she's a new friend. Once she's accepted it as a new one. So Facebook, you kind of just separate them, right? Or Instagram, you can literally go engage with people right away if it says following. But on Facebook, you wait till they accept it. And I'll do the same thing. I'll just do it on like their top 2. I like it. Comment on their top 2 posts. If they have stories, stories are a gold mine. Okay. Like when I go and I see if they have a story, like let's say, okay, I'll show you guys on Instagram. And I'll show you guys how you can tell people have stories. They have the little red circles around their profile pictures. Okay, they have circles around their profile pictures. They have stories. And instead of commenting on their stuff, I go on their stories. So like, let's say, all right, did I follow her? Okay, I didn't mean to follow her. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna go back. Okay, so let's find a girl. Okay, there's a good one. So she had a little redhead, right there on the likes. I can see she's got the little red circle. Follow, I'm following. I can go just quickly go like her top 3, and I'm gonna go into her stories and connect with her there. Right, dog, perfect. If they have stories, and you can message them through stories. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth just died. Isn't that sad? I know, right? That's crazy. Right? All right. Right? I will go love her story, and I'm going to go comment, oh my God, your puppy is so freaking cute. What's his or her name? I have 3 rescues. I love seeing other dog stories. Something like that, right? Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Cool. I wish I could play music for you guys, but we're going to put this on YouTube. So I will put on a timer. We'll just go to 12:20. Okay. If you guys have any questions, unmute yourselves and we can chat. If everybody wants to chat with me, they can. Except for Colleen, she blows up my speakers.
I just hopped on. Are we just like going through stories and like interacting?
Yeah, we're growing our networks. So what I had them do is, I'll just go straight back so I can show you. You'll probably know what I'm. I go to Funny Moms because I like Funny Mom stuff. I will. That's a really good point. Let me talk about that. I go hashtag things that relate to me, right? I do. I will hashtag I make funny videos. So that is a perfect one for myself. I make Colton's diabetic. I rescue dogs. I just said that. I don't rescue like a million of them. I wish I could. Okay, my husband would divorce me if I rescue one more. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. Anyways, what else do I do? I can even get more specific. Vancouver Island. Okay, I live on Vancouver Island. A great way to find local stuff, local places. You can search those. Like what's like kind of. I was actually looking this the other day. What was actually specified to Canada. Like the keg is actually specified to Canada. I actually thought that was American. I didn't know that. Things that are local to your area, your community center, those types of things. That's a great way to grow a local team. It is. Local teams are very powerful. They really are. Like I literally get to hop on a plane with Kaylin in like 3 weeks. I'm super excited. She might live far away, but she's local enough that I get to hop on a flight with her. Right? And but that kind of stuff. So I do that. I click on the first reel, Kaylin. Obviously, those big reels have mass followers, but I click on their likes is what I do. And people that like, we'll just have something in common. And then Facebook is, you can do the same thing on Facebook now because it's nice because they have reels. All right, we'll do that to 12:20. I didn't even know the next task. We're going to figure that one out. Oh, and whoopsie. And if this is the first Power 30 you guys are watching, right? Or if you're watching on the recording, I'm going to speak to all those people. What we're wanting, if you did not watch my live today, And if you're watching this in the replay and the recording, going forward, we are going to have Power 30s every Monday and Wednesday because we have QIQs Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are wanting anybody on here, does not matter if you started yesterday, anybody that is wanting to step up their game a little bit, and especially if you have people on your team, I'm speaking to y'all. All right. I'm speaking to y'all. If you have enrolled an ambassador, this should be for you. And I hope that you're in our inbox to help host some of these Power 30s. You will not be alone. Okay. You won't be. You're going to do it with a leader unless you are fully comfortable and capable of running a Power 30 on your own. And that is all the power to you. Heck yeah. And they're, like I said, Mondays and Wednesdays. And then when you do volunteer for one, what we'll do is we'll connect with the leader that's doing it that day, and you guys can come up with a time that works for both you. So if you guys see it on the calendar, that's why there's no time set for the Power 30s, because obviously I just can't set times for everybody. So that will be what you guys can figure out. And then you'll post a graphic and we'll update the calendar so everybody knows what the time is. So if that is you, message me what day and date works for you. Like I said, every Monday and Wednesday. So just pick one, message me, and I'll connect you with the leader that's doing it that day. Yay. Man. Okay. Oh. What? You're hungry? So he's on day, we're on what, day 3 of school? I already got one home sick. It's great.
I want toast.
You want toast? Okay, I guess we're all going. Well, I guess everybody's coming to make toast. Let's go. All right. Like I said, feel free to unmute yourselves, even if it's not about growing or engaging. If you guys want me to answer any questions you have, that's what these Power 30s are for. They're for you guys. Even if you're just stuck on talking to someone, I'm here. What does everybody think of the new announcements today? Yeah, good.
I really like it a lot.
What?
I said, I really like it a lot.
Right, I'm excited for it. So yeah, so excited.
What announcement?
Pardon? Oh.
What announcements?
Oh, that was in our other team page. You're probably on. Oh yeah, because Kristen shared this Power 30 to the other page. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Miss Phoenix group. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need that day. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm making you toast.
Now, where you're talking about on the Instagram, you take and you type in hashtag or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just scroll down and pick
I
one.
usually pick the first one, the reels, and scrolling through the reels. So, okay. So here's a girl. Oh, turn my screen down. Right, because we all know that the top ones on the hashtag are going to be people that have like the most followers, the most engagement. They're probably huge accounts. And don't get me wrong, like those ones are okay. Those people are okay to try to build relationships with, but it's going to be a lot harder for you to get in their inbox because they have so many followers. So I usually like to stick with people under 4,000 to 3,000 followers, right? So I pick
Get out of there, Chuck.
So I pick her, and but obviously she's probably gonna have a crap ton. She's got 20,000. It's like, it's not bad, but like, again, it's harder to build a relationship with these people, because that's really what you're looking for, is people that, like, if I send her a message through her story, because she has a story, she's probably not gonna answer me, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm kind of looking for people to build a relationship with. So what I do is, instead of going to her, I'm going to go to her likes, because it's all going to be people that, and I'm going to scroll to the bottom. That's what I'm going to do. You scroll to the bottom, these people are going to have less followers, is what it is. Kind of like how it is kind of, I don't know why it's like that, but like Anastasia here at the very bottom only has 502. That's a big drop from 20,000, you know? And the next one up, 710 followers. Perfect. You want to know something really big, what Kristen taught me? Okay. And it actually made a lot of sense. If you're on my team, you probably heard me say this before. So Kristen told me actual leaders that you want on your team, leaders that you want as business partners, will not have large followings on social media. Influencers do, leaders don't. And you know, like, looking at myself now, I'm like, yes, I have 260,000 followers on TikTok, but I did not start this way. I started with less than 200 friends on Facebook. I had no following. I didn't even have Instagram or nothing. I had Facebook. I was the person, they've heard me before. I was the person that just watch the sad puppy videos. I still do it. Okay. I still do it. Let's be real. Those doo-doo or dodo videos pop up constantly. And I'm like, follow down that rabbit hole. There you go. Right? So that's why kind of you want to find people with lower followings. And I know what you're thinking. Well, if these people have larger followings, wouldn't they do a lot better? Influencers look for the quick links. Like, they're the people like, click my link, get a 25% code, use my the code, sorry, and you'll get 30% off. That's what influencers look for, and they will have mass marketing like that. We all are looking for leaders who are focused on building a business, right? Building a business. And I think that was such good information to hear from Kristen, because I think it's totally true. Trisha started the same way, right? Trisha's actually an anomaly, you guys. She's actually one of those people that started for $9.99 in her last company and actually did something with it. She's an anomaly. Like, what a find that was, whoever enrolled her, but now she's with us. But anyways, but she is literally, that is a, what do you call that? The blue whale or something like that. Don't they say living in a thingy like that? A unicorn, I guess we'll say that. But yeah, no, she is a freak in nature. Just kidding. Sorry, Trisha. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, ouch. Oh, I got an at. Oh, it's Kaylin. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got 12:20. You guys can continue doing. All right, so when you want to know one of the best things, if you guys are on Facebook, I know this is, it's not mean, okay? I'm saying it right now. This isn't mean in any shape or form, but let's engage with people that we already have now, right? But you notice on Facebook, when you open it up, Facebook is a little different. Every top post on Facebook and every story is an ambassador with Q, right? I'm just gonna give you guys a little tip, okay? especially if you start growing larger teams, all right? Because you will not be able to engage with people's stories because it's literally all Q ambassadors. A great way to kind of fix that on Facebook is, just so you guys know, it was a little tip I learned quite some time ago, and it's one of my best tips. Like I still follow some top people that I like to see, but when you let's go to someone we don't even know. Okay, let's go to Megan. Okay, say with Megan, I play ball with her, so we're friends. You can actually on Facebook unfollow someone but remain their friend. If you guys are finding that a lot of your stuff on Facebook is just flooded with Q stuff, you're still friends with the person and you can still go to their profiles and check them out and everything, but they don't come up in your feed anymore and not in your stories. I think this was a very, very big tip to know. Like if you start growing, like if you get like 200 people in your team and all your Facebook is like 200 ambassadors and 200 stories, it gets a little much, especially I'm talking to the people that have time constraints because they have jobs. Not like me. I have every time, and I'm just kidding. I'm busy too, right? But the thing is, if you're the type of person that only literally gets an hour or two to spend on this a day, right? You can unfollow people, but you're still their friends. It really helps with engaging with people because you can open up your feed and engage with new people every single time instead of trying to find them all the time, because that literally can suck so much time out of your day. So now that we've added, you want to make sure, you guys, you can do this on both Instagram or Facebook. I don't care, whichever one that you like. Find, like even in Instagram, like I have to scroll way far over. So anyways, and send some story questions, okay? Instagram and Facebook both love when you, I don't know what that is. Send me your suggestion. Okay. Start engaging with people through stories. This is the best way to get in people's inboxes. You always send a question, so they start engaging with you back. That builds up your algorithm. Even if you don't even plan to talk about Q, the whole thing, or well, I hope you do, but the whole thing is like when you speak to someone in a DM versus on a post, like literally, like I envision this every single time as I'm having this conversation. I don't know why, it spins in my head. I can literally visualize all my posts rising up in their news feeds. The next time that they open their inbox or their feed, your post will be at the top of their news feed, right? And it does a lot of the work for you. You guys might think engaging is dumb, but it's not. It will literally do so much for your business. The queen. Right? So I'll just like their stuff. Oops. Oh, that's not that one that you can do that with. Like their stuff, send a comment. That might actually be an ambassador. Oh, stop clicking on her stuff. God. Oh, nope, she's with somebody else. Perfect. Let's go. Mm-hmm. 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 And then you know what I do, guys, when people that are start engaging with me back, right? And they start messaging me back, like legitimately having a conversation, right? This will kind of bridge into the live video that I did the other day. I will go look at their profile. Are they positive? Is I found someone kind of fun? Are they posting a lot? Like, is the last time they posted? 8 months ago? Probably not someone that you probably want in the business, right? You know, and you know, if they're actually chatting with you back and forth, boom, I just added someone to my A's list, right? So that's kind of how I grow and then get them on my A's list. It's people who I'm sending messages through stories. Like I just sent this girl one. If she starts chatting with me back, I'll probably add her to my, do I have it on here? No, it's in my other book. I'll add her to my A's list. If it just sits there dead and I'm going to continually add like 5,000 messages in there like a psychopath, then I'll probably, like, you know, that's why I go look too. I go look like, well, okay, this is message number 1. I'll probably try again. If not, I'll go unfollow her. All right. Because you do want, for Instagram algorithm, you do want your followers to be higher than your following. Like if you're following 10,000 people, and then you only have like 10 followers, it doesn't look that great. You're like, wow, you're just like a serial like follower. But no, I'm just kidding. It's that, and when people go look at your profile and they see that, it gives them just more incentive to follow you back, is what it is. You got 4 minutes. Anybody got anything, any questions they want to ask? Everybody just rocking their businesses today?
When you have people like on your A list, what do you say to like ask them to take a look finally? Because obviously it depends on the conversation, but like
it does. I actually did a really good video. I should probably put it on YouTube, but I did it in the Phoenix movement. Are you in that page?
oh yeah.
Okay. I highly will recommend watching that video. Okay.
Is it the upgrade one?
No, I did here. It is, I just did it the other day. You're talking about for prospects or ambassadors, right? Not customers. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I called it Bridging the Gap. Yeah, it's right here. So I did it 2 days ago, Bridging the Gap.
Okay, I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, go watch that one. What we doing, Mom? Sneaking in behind the TV. Go watch.
Good.
Yeah, so
Okay.
because Trisha did a really, really good example because she was struggling with the exact same thing, right? And she's like, I can send a question, now what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now what do I do? And so I talk about in there, like literally, like I was like, when I say bridge the gap, I literally mean it. Ask the next question, end everything in a question. And when Trisha went and asked the second question, it was like, boom, instant connection, because she opened up about something, told something about herself that really connected Trisha. They've now been talking for a few days. And then what I told Trisha to do was like, you know, once the conversation dies off to like, you know, there's not really much to talk about anymore on that topic, wait a couple days, go back and literally say to her, like, I can't remember what her name was. Hey, blank. Listen, I know we don't know each other that well. And, but I absolutely loved our conversation. Like we connected so much and we have so much in common, and they had so much in common. I'm not sure if you realize, but I actually work online. I'm working with the board of advisors. And we're actually looking for, inspiring people just like yourself to really help shape the culture of where we're at and where we're going. Not even sure if you're open to a secondary stream of income, or if you're in something like this. I don't want to overstep in any shape or form. I was just curious if you're open to chatting about it. Right. And, gosh, what was I going to add on to that? Oh, and, but you got to get to that point of the conversation for that to happen. Right. But that video, I go into more in depth in that video, which will help you out immensely of when to bring up the conversation. And then if you're not sure how or what to say, you can like message me like, hey, listen, James, like this is where our conversation goes. How would you message her? And like, I'll send you a voice note exactly how I would message her. And then you could go send, like, don't send mine, obviously, because we have different voices. but what I did when I first started was I literally like, oops, oh, this is Karina's, this is Marielle's. I
Nice.
sat there, so I didn't go, and I just sat there and I read it so I could do it more seamlessly. So I had them send me their messages. I wrote it down. I actually did this a lot when I first started voice noting, you guys. Like I asked someone, I'm like, can you send me your voice note that you send people? And I would actually write it down. And I had all these post-its and everything taped to all my windows until I got so good at voice noting, I didn't need them anymore.
Yeah,
That's
because
why
you
I can
always
do it
voice
so well
note,
to
hey?
you. Yeah, that's how I can do it so well to you, because I sat there and did it for like a month. until I like perfected the craft. I'm like super crazy like that, but
That's helpful.
I've got the same thing.
Pardon me?
I have the same thing. I got
Yeah,
those
it-
on my window and everything right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, and it makes you sound more confident instead of trying to like remember it in your head, you know. And then if you're still crappy when you're reading it, practice by voice noting yourselves. Like
If you record it to yourself, if you forward it to someone,
does not have the forward symbol on it.
it doesn't?
No,
For sure.
Yeah. You can even try it out. Test someone and like, hey, I'm gonna send myself a voice note and forward it to you. Tell me it's got the forward symbol. If it's your voice note, it doesn't have that on there. But yeah, I
Okay.
should do that all the time in the last company when I was explaining the coffee, how to upgrade from 1 to the buy 3 get 1 free. I had it and I had them labeled. So like it, just in case if I was like in a movie theater or something, I could just forward it off so they wouldn't have to wait. I usually like to do it personable though, because I like to include their name and stuff when I talk to them, and then they know it's not like a previously done recording or something. Yeah. So, but I do have some of those saved sometimes. So if I'm in a busy place, I can just forward off my own voice note. Okay.
Convenient. And you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
repeat
So
yourself.
go watch that video, and then honestly,
Okay.
if you have any questions after that, after you watch it, just message me. But it was literally directed exactly at that, how to bridge that conversation and when you Okay,
Okay.
12:32. So I will let everybody go. I hope it helped. The recording will be up on the Phoenix YouTube page if you need to rewatch it. Okay. All right, ladies. Have a good day. Bye.